Hi, my name is Jack, and together with my partner Charlie, we'll be presenting our final year project on the value of energy storage. This project was supervised by Associate Professor Roger Dargaville. In today's rapidly evolving world, the need for sustainable and reliable energy sources has never been more important. As we stand at the crossroads of environmental challenges and energy security, it becomes evident that innovative solutions are essential to power our future. We'll begin by introducing the Australian National Electricity Market and the need for energy storage solutions. Then, we'll explore our research objectives and methodology. Following that, we'll unveil the key findings and insights. We will also identify the project's limitations and future work. Finally, we'll conclude with a summary of our project's implications for energy storage in the National Electricity Market, or NEM for short. Let's start with some background information regarding the dynamic landscape of the NEM. The infrastructure that comprises the NEM forms the backbone of Australia's electricity system. This infrastructure consists of 5 interconnected regions: Victoria, Tasmania, Queensland, New South Wales, and South Australia. These regions collaborate to ensure a stable and efficient supply of electricity to meet the nation's demand. What makes the NEM particularly fascinating is its real-time operation, where 5-minute spot prices are determined based on bids by electricity generators. The supply must always meet the demand, otherwise brownouts and blackouts may occur. To understand the rising importance of energy storage, we must consider the evolving landscape of Australia's energy sector. The nation is rapidly embracing the intermittent renewable energy sources, whilst retiring dispatchable coal-fired generation. This leads to shifts in the diurnal pattern of demand and therefore price. Unlike dispatchable sources, renewables lack the ability to adjust output in response to changing demand. This changing dynamic allows the emergence of energy storage technologies, as it bridges the gap between energy generation and consumption. With the advancement of energy storage technologies allowing higher energy densities, longer cycle lives, and lower development costs, storage is becoming a more cost-effective solution. However, despite the cost of storage being reduced, it is crucial to recognize that the value of energy storage is just as important for determining profitability. The value of energy storage is largely derived from a simple arbitrage calculation. Arbitrage is about buying low and selling high. Energy storage enables us to store electricity when it's abundant and cheap, such as during periods of high renewable generation, and release it when demand is high and electricity prices are at their peak. Therefore, the difference in price throughout the day is proportional to the value of energy storage. This is where our journey takes a deeper dive. We're here to discuss a research project that aims to quantify trends in price data within the NEM since its inception, calculate the shifts in the potential value of energy storage, and calculate the optimal configuration of storage technologies in terms of hours of storage. These aims represent the heart of our presentation as we embark on a data-driven exploration of energy storage's potential to reshape Australia's energy sector. Our project follows 3 key stages: data collection, analysis, and visualization. During the collection stage, we gather publicly available wholesale market data, including price, demand, renewable penetration, and battery activity from trusted sources such as the Australian Energy Market Operator and OpenNEM. This data is stored in an Azure SQL server. Our analysis stage consisted of identifying trends in the energy price and demand. Our approach is aligned with previous research and seeks to validate results, assess changes driven by renewable energy adoption, and recognize patterns in price and demand shifts. Lastly, to enhance clarity, we employ Python-based data visualization tools to present our findings. In order to arrive at a value of energy storage, a formula is required. We have chosen to use D. Connolly's optimal strategy for calculating daily revenue from arbitrage. The daily revenue is calculated as shown, where RRPI max and RRPI min respectively represents the value of the ith largest and the ith smallest prices that day in the diurnal cycle. By varying the maximum value of I, we can calculate the daily revenue with varying hours of storage. Now I'll hand you over to Charlie to begin discussing our results.
So what have we discovered about the state of energy storage in the NEM? Firstly, our revenue findings correlate with a previous study conducted by the Melbourne Energy Institute. which looked at data up until the 2012 financial year. Since then, the potential revenue from storage has seen an upward trend, with revenues reaching all-time highs for the past 2 years. When looking at the revenue breakdown by state, it is clear that revenue does not always increase year on year. Whilst Tasmania has the highest percentage of renewable penetration, it is unique because it is almost exclusively powered by hydroelectric storage, which is dispatchable. This is likely the reason that Tasmania has the lowest value of energy storage. Instead, South Australia and Queensland are best suited to storage. So let's look a bit deeper. Using the levelized cost of storage, which represents the per unit cost of storing energy over the entire lifetime of a storage system, we can calculate profit. Assuming a levelized cost of storage of $120 per megawatt hour, as provided by the Australian Energy Regulator, we've begun to see repeated years of profitability. This varies significantly by state. But as can be seen, the more years of profitability that occur, the more common it is to see longer storage times being optimal. The greatest average daily profit in 2022 was $814 per megawatt for 6 hours of storage placed in South Australia. However, the NEM is changing. As can be seen here, the number of negative spot prices in the NEM has increased exponentially since 2020. That's right, you can get paid to buy energy when supply is greater than demand.
Through our analysis, we have discovered compelling correlations that shed light on the factors influencing the value of energy storage within the NEM. Our findings reveal that the value of energy storage is tied to several key factors. Firstly, we observe an inverse relationship between the value of energy storage and water levels, serving as an indication of drought periods. Furthermore, we identified a significant positive correlation with gas prices, indicating that as gas prices rise, so does the value of energy storage. Lastly, our analysis demonstrated that an increased percentage of renewable penetration in the NEM has a substantial positive impact on the value of energy storage. These correlations underscore the dynamic nature of the energy market and highlight the critical role of energy storage in managing its complexities.
Looking at actual market data, there's been a 196% return on the cost of charging for batteries in the NEM, albeit battery storage only represents 0.3% of all energy entering the grid. Given all these results, it's important to recognise the limitations of our analysis and chart a course for future research. Our first limitation is that our analysis assumes perfect price prediction. Although this simplification aids in understanding fundamental dynamics, it's vital to acknowledge that the energy market is inherently uncertain. Our second limitation is that whilst we've explored the wholesale spot price market, we did not explore other revenue streams, such as ancillary markets or pre-purchase agreements. Future work on this topic involves advanced forecasting techniques to help identify more realistic revenue capture. In our exploration of energy storage economics, recent changes in market dynamics have created an opportunity for significant investment. With the conventional dispatchable generators leaving the NEM, penetration of renewable energy increasing, the potential revenue from energy storage is on an upward trajectory. The unique market dynamics in South Australia and Queensland make them ideal for storage investments. Our analysis suggests that peak profitability is between 2 to 6 hours, depending on the region, and that 2019 was the first year when all regions of the NEM could theoretically achieve profitability from diurnal arbitrage. Not only does the addition of energy storage bolster grid stability and renewable penetration, but it is also becoming significantly more profitable. These insights empower investors, policymakers, and industry leaders to make more informed decisions on the state of energy storage in the NEM. Thank you.